Hey guys, I just want to make a quick video on selecting the guild for you and how to go about deciding that. So in my opinion, how you should select your guild is what are your goals in the game. So if your goals in the game is to be the best, on top of the world, winning all the events, to get there, you basically have to already be a pretty high level player, right? And you have to be very active, and you likely will have to spend money in the game to be a part of one of those guilds, right? So, and so, how do you get to even have a chance to be invited to one of these guilds, right? Well, I can tell you that this Evo 53B is right now the strongest guild in the game, and um, our minimum guild requirement level is 11. So if you aren't 11 or higher, there's a low probability of even being able to get in the guild. So that being said, if your whole goal is to be a part of one of the best guilds in the game, then you need to find a lower guild that is extremely active and donates a lot, because donations are the one of the easiest ways to get XP, right? To progress to get higher levels, so you can be a level 11 and a level 12. So find a guild that is extremely active. If they're not active, then definitely leave the guild and find one that is active, because there's a lot out there that do have active players. So the next thing that's important is being with a guild that doesn't use only the uh, in-game app feature, because the heroic in-game app feature is not very good. You can't share videos, you can't share screenshots, and it's very hard to coordinate efficiently for the guild events, right? So that's why there's some guilds that use Discord, which I think has a lot of cool features. We use that with Phoenix, and then Evo uses the Line app. It's just kind of up to preference. I like how Discord has like different sections that you can put in, like for like share your achievements, different events you can have channels for, spider events specifically. So that's pretty cool. Also Discord has a like in voice app, like you can do a voice, um, you know, group conversation, which is pretty helpful for coordinating the spider events. So it's just important to me that I think that you guys definitely want to be a part of a guild that has a external app feature for chat, just because um, most of the most competitive ones in the game do, and it just makes it a lot easier to stay involved and be notified. So yeah, so that's definitely the second recommendation. The third recommendation is if you can get to a guild that understands the importance of the balance of, like, you know progressing in solo, but also still pushing the group event. So it's important to get to at least 30 in the group event, because that way everybody in your guild gets the free legendary card. So if they didn't have that card, they won't have to spend like Phoenix tokens to get it, or via another way, right? So but then on the other hand, like, it's also important and solo, because it's the only way you can get hero shards, to also push to get to certain levels. So you kind of gotta have that balance, so you can kind of meet both criteria. It's like the dream, um, like until your end game, is to be able to complete level 70 in solo, because then you'll get all the hero shards along the way, including the 800, which is the one you get from beating 70, and getting like the legendary, right, from 30. So, of course, if you are end game, and you can push to get to 70 plus in solo, and get to like 40 in the group guild event, then great, and you'll get 5-star artifacts and all this other stuff, and now epic, or the mythical minions, you'll get those as well. So that helps. But until you have a guild that's strong enough to push that high, and has strong enough members with the strong enough equipment, you really got to kind of set your goals with realistic. You have to be realistic, right? So it's important to have leadership that understands kind of where you guys are as a guild, and I think Phoenix does a really good job of that, um, of that balance. So anyway, um, other than that, the other thing is, so if getting to the being the best guild in the game, and getting in the highest, being the highest on the leaderboards isn't like your main goal, and you just want to be able to just play the game, still be active, but then maybe push the arenas more. Then and you just like to have fun, so then it's like important to find a guild that kind of just has chats a lot. So Phoenix does a really good job. Like we have like you know tournaments that are just like in between the guild, because you may not know this, but in the arena you will never meet one of your guild members, right? You just don't, right? They made it so you'll never play against one of your own, which is cool. But it's also it's fun to like have that playful banter around, and like within the guild, right? Kind of builds a better relationship with you and your guild members and whatnot. So like I really like that Phoenix throws in some stuff like that, like tournaments, and like me and one of the other leaders one time, like if we beat each other, whoever got the highest in the group damage, what would get to choose the name of the other person, right? For the entire next guild event or something like that. So it's just kind of cool. Like I think that's a lot of fun, and it's just a way to make the game more fun, and like adding the tournament is another element, right? Because really in this game, what do we have? We have pretty. It's always the same, right? It's capture the flag, and then there's the spider event one weekend, then followed by Colossus, and then last year standing, and then repeat, right? So it's very much the same. So it's really cool if you like to just be like chat with a lot of people, and like also to have that like in guild like friendly banter like in tournaments and stuff like that. It's really cool if you can get a part of a guild that does like other stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I've only been in like I think 5 guilds now, and I mean the Phoenix Guild is the only one that I've seen that does that kind of thing. But we set up like the Evo will do like testing with each other and stuff like that too. So I don't know. I hope this was helpful in helping you select a guild that works best for you. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.